Warning. Hardly a review. Mostly just drinking. Sorry.
Hold on. Before the game, I wanted to get the order first. So how about Ryan picks a number between 1 and 100, and we guess a number, and one who's closest.
I've got it. 1 second. I'm going to whisper to the camera.
Okay.
38. Oh, because you can't be like, well, he said 39 or he said 72. Like, I'm going to do 71. Yeah. Cool.
Was it 39? 69.
42.
34.
38.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wait, no, we're the same. We're both 4 away. I'm 34, you're 42.
Oh, shit. All right,
We gotta do a tiebreaker between 1 and 50, and then whisper to Nico. Just say it out loud at the same time.
29.
It was 40, so Emily is closer by 2.
So I got second place.
Oh,
So
Nico, are you the bottom?
I'm the bottom.
Say it again for the camera. For the camera, please.
I'm the bottom.
Thank you.
You should explain to them how this game is gonna work.
Oh, yeah. We're going to flip a coin. If it lands on dicks, someone else has to pick mine for me. If it lands on tits, then I get to pick my own.
And by mine, she's meaning these 4 locos because they're representing the movie that we're about to review.
Titties! All right.
Sorry, I didn't get her in that shot.
So you're... I'm going gold standard.
Oh, okay.
I don't want sour mango.
I'll fucking take sour mango.
Brent's going to be fucked up because this one's a higher percentage.
14%, baby.
Place!
Let's go.
Cocktail Hour Cinema, talking drinks and cinema. We watch and eat some dinner, but we don't show you the dinner. It's Cocktail Hour Cinema. Cheers, everyone, and welcome to Cocktail Hour Cinema. My name is Brent.
I'm Nico.
And I'm Emily.
And we're a weekly podcast show that goes over movie news, TV shows, whatever we want. And usually, Emily crafts us a brilliant drink to go with whatever we're reviewing. But what we're reviewing today is a movie called Bad Trip. And we thought it would be more appropriate to duct tape 4 Locos to our hands instead.
Yeah.
So, shall we?
Well, first, I want to, normally I give like a detailed instruction on how to make the cocktails.
Yeah.
So I want to give a detailed instruction as to how to duct tape to your hand.
Mm-hmm.
First, you want to get a nice producer man with a roll of duct tape, and you want to tell him, "Put this on my hand, please." And then he's gonna take it, and it's gonna make sure that the Loko is as cold as possible, and he's gonna tape your hand
My fingers are blue.
real tight, and your hand's gonna go numb, and it's
It's
gonna go.
so
It's so cold.
It's not comfortable at
It's
all.
violently cold.
And pro tip: make sure that the spout is facing towards you before you
I did
duct
an
tape it to
okay
your
job of
hand.
that.
Yeah,
This is more natural.
No, this is pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we cracking?
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
crack.
go.
What flavors you got, boys?
Sour mango.
I've got black cherry,
4 Loko Gold.
which is a mystery. I tried to Google what the fuck
is
gold
the
is.
gold
You gotta
but-
taste it and see. Maybe I
Hey,
think it's
cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to a fun episode of this
Jesus
stupid
Christ.
podcast. We
No
do.
bougie cocktails. Just
Mm-mm.
I haven't had a 4 Loko in years.
Ugh.
Oh God, 2010 was my last 4 Loko. I think maybe 2009.
Producer's birthday was my last, and it was actually this flavor.
Actually, my last one was on my birthday last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh
Like
wow.
almost a year ago then.
What flavor is that, Brent?
So what is it? What's gold?
Shit. Flavor. It's just. It tastes like cough syrup with booze. It tastes purely like syrupy malt liquor.
Can you
I do
pour it
not
a
like
little
this
bit into
beverage.
that? I do not like this
I
beverage.
do not like this beverage.
Right, Sam, I am.
I want
I
the.
do not like this
I want the
beverage.
big monkey.
Yeah, nothing in a coupe today, that's for sure.
In a coupe.
Just a giant ass can.
Oh, it tastes like regular Red Bull.
Let me
Oh,
see.
but
No,
worse.
that tastes way
Oh,
worse
but
than
worse.
regular Red Bull. But yeah, it is
Oh.
kind of like
And like
energy,
Coke?
Oh.
bullshitty flavor.
Oh, whoa. It's if Red Bull and cough syrup had a baby. I think that's
which
what
is
it tastes
already like Red Bull's already like half cough syrup on its mom's side, so that's
on its mom's side.
mom's side. Nice. Good one.
So today we're talking about the movie called Bad Trip.
well. Do we have any movie news first, or do we?
I don't know.
Hey, Mads Mikkelsen is in Indiana Jones
Oh,
5.
that's right. We have Mads
We're
Mikkelsen
excited, I guess.
and Indiana Jones.
And Phoebe Waller-Bridge as well,
Okay.
she's from Fleabag. She was the
I feel like Mads Mikkelsen playing a villain is a little too on the nose at this point.
yeah.
I think he just has that villain look. He was a villain in Doctor Strange. He was a good guy in Rogue One, but I like seeing him in good guy roles, you know? And
I don't think we
I
have
wasn't
any
surprised
information.
at all when I heard that Mads was casted in
He
Indiana
fits.
Jones. I'm like, okay, I'll buy it.
I'm excited for Phoebe Waller-Bridge too.
If it ever
she's
comes out.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Brent, what do you think? You
don't
excited for
care.
Indiana Jones?
Not really.
I don't care.
Not
Harrison
really.
Ford is going to be in his late 70s, maybe
Dude,
early 80s. by
How
the
is
time it
he
comes
going to
out.
be convincing?
Mm.
You know what I think they should do? They
What?
should have
What do you think?
an older looking stunt guy with a bunch of makeup, but
They'll do that.
Just crazy fucking stunts. No, like really unrealistic
Like
stunts.
Fast 9.
Like
kinda-
crazier than they've ever had in any Indiana Jones movies before. But
I hope not. Yeah. I hate the fact that Harrison Ford said, or at least I guess Spielberg said that only he can be Indiana Jones and no one's going to be recast and they're not going to make another Indiana Jones movie after this.
yeah, we'll see.
Once he
They'll stop beating that dead horse when it stops spitting out money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it 20 years.
That old money horse still walks. It'll still.
yeah, that money horse never grows old.
Yeah. No, but no, I'm not excited. I don't really care.
Cool,
I am not
cool.
excited
Great.
for that. Yeah,
I am.
I'm excited. I mean,
I'll be excited to watch it with
It
people that are
can't be
excited.
worse than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
I don't know. What movie is that? What are you talking about?
It can.
It's a fan made
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
installment. Yeah,
Never heard of it.
with Shia LaBeouf swinging on Shia LaBeouf. All right, so Bad Trip. Let's talk about that.
Immediately regretting this decision. Bad Trip. If you don't know anything about it, I guess we should give a little rundown of the movie. It's sort of what's his name? Main dude?
Eric Andre.
Eric Andre. If you know Eric Andre, he's a crazy motherfucker. The Eric Andre show,
That shit.
I think, is actually like a pretty amazing. There's like
I think it's hilarious.
an episode where a bear came out and it was like a live bear was like running around the studio. It's pretty wild. It's similar to this movie. I think his stand up is good. Nico disagrees. I think his latest stand up is actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
But it's
Wasn't a
basically
fan.
like a Sacha Baron Cohen type movie where there's a plot, there are actors, but they're doing most of the things. Most of the scenes take place around normal people, and they're getting real reactions. And there's some pretty hilarious real reactions, and
There's a loose
some
plot.
really funny cuts.
Very loose plot.
There's like 4 or 5 different cuts where they cut right in the middle of something happening, and it is so funny.
Yeah, I found myself laughing almost all the time at just the people's genuine reactions they're
Yeah.
having at the things that were happening.
Yeah.
And also the fact that every scene, it seems like they took it to a really far level. And I'm like, oh, that was great. And then they just one step
Bump it up.
further, just one more. And I'm like, oh my God. It was pretty, I was impressed by
It was
how much I
very
laughed.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was
Oh,
very,
yeah.
very entertaining.
I
I
went
came
in-
I came into this movie with like the lowest of
Same.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
think
I didn't like his stand up. I wasn't a big fan of Eric Andre before this, but I mean, I guess I'm a little bit of a fan now. I think
I think
won
he
me
did a
over
really
little
good
bit.
job. I think he did
Yeah.
a really. I mean, I think there was some actual like good acting on his part in this movie too.
Yeah.
I honestly think
yeah.
the guy from Get Out was
He was great.
Yeah, what is
I
that
think I
guy's
liked him
name?
just as much as Eric Andre.
Yeah, he was great.
What is that guy's name? Do we know?
Yeah,
Yeah, look him up.
We'll look
He
him up.
deserves credit because he was great. Tiffany Haddish is also in this
Tiffany
movie. She's
Haddish is
fucking
like
Haddish.
a very
hilarious.
main character in the movie.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
They played that one close to the chest, which I'm surprised about because she's
Yeah.
obviously the highest paid actress
Yeah.
in this film
She wasn't
by
on the
far.
she wasn't on
Yeah.
the poster.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
no,
didn't
she was
feel
not
like-
advertised.
you didn't
like-
watch the preview, right?
No, I didn't watch the
okay,
preview at all.
Emily asked me if she should watch the preview. I said no because we've gone this far. Might as well.
I like going
Is
into
it-
movies blind, so
Do you say preview or trailer?
I think I usually say preview. I
say,
guess
I usually say trailer.
I'm a trailer man.
preview seems a little
Dated.
90s,
Yeah.
well 90s.
Yeah.
Like the previews when you put in your Disney VHS.
Do you know why they call it a trailer?
Because it used to be at the end of the movie.
Yes.
It would trail the movie.
It would trail the movie. There you
Get it? And then they switched to previews.
You know, I always thought that dogs
go.
Damn it!
You fucking
laid eggs,
you did it.
and I learned something.
Everyone drink.
Everyone drink. Yeah.
When Brent does
Oh,
that
it's in the-
fucking
yeah,
the dogs
the dogs.
laid eggs.
I like how nobody is willing to have another sip of that flavor.
I'm not a fan of that gold, man.
I'm really glad I
It is
didn't pick the gold.
Bad. How is
This is not any better. You want to try it?
Yeah.
I don't mind the sour mango compared
bitch.
to that. I lost the goddamn thing.
We had to flip a.
Oh, We also had
Triad.
drinks before, during,
Triad.
and during the movie.
Just like some gentle seltzers, you know.
Gentle.
And
not
pizza,
Fast and Furious seltzers
Yeah,
like
not-
these.
Triple X 3 Return of Xander Cage, which is what we're doing right now.
75% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Nico looked that up before.
70% audience score.
60. No, 60% Metacritic. 75%
Oh, fuck
overall.
Metacritic.
Metacritic. Are you on IMDb?
I guess. It
Okay.
was just the first thing that popped up.
Oh, Metacritic. No one uses.
What is the
fucking Metacritic.
man's name? Tell me the man.
Yeah.
His name is Lil Rel Howery.
Oh yeah, Lil Rel. I remember hearing that one.
Lil Rel, like he's
Lil
a rapper.
Yes.
Rel.
Little Rel.
Okay.
No,
no,
not
little.
little.
I know.
Lil.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, a little
It's
too
offensive.
wide in here for me. Yeah, Tiffany Haddish, Eric Andre, Lil Rel. We're all really good. Also,
The love interest. was great.
Michaela Conlon
Totally
was
unknown.
awesome. Yeah.
Is she the one who played like Maria?
Yeah.
Maria Lee.
Yeah.
Maria is the sort of crux of the plot.
Yeah.
They had to put a stupid love story in there.
Yeah, to just
Really
move
stupid.
it along.
Yeah.
Eric Andre's character, Maria is his like high school crush, and he
Mm.
travels from Florida to New York to go after her, I guess.
Yeah. And
To
all
confess his love to
sorts
her.
of random hijinks happen in between.
This is a big hijinks movie. Lots of hijinks.
A lot of hijinks.
The scene in the fucking bar. They stop at one point in a like a
The
cowboy bar. Yeah.
that was a great scene.
Oh my god. Eric Andre proceeds to take many, many shots. They're guaranteed like just
God.
shots of water. And
when he lifts up like the drink filter thing,
yeah, the
Oh, he
spill
drinks
mat.
the spill
mat.
mat,
He takes
the
the spill mat.
I mean,
and
that
drinks.
had to be real because obviously they're pouring drinks. The spill mat's been there for a long time.
Maybe.
I doubt they could have staged that, but also like
That's
I wouldn't
dangerous.
I wouldn't put it past Eric Andre.
I would not
be
put
like,
it past
fuck
to
it,
Eric
let's do
Andre.
improv that and just like
because that's a good improv because
you know
horrifying.
being sick is for a week, on film is forever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
you
would
know.
not put it past
He's going
him
for
at
that
all. That was real.
Oscar.
He's
So,
going for that,
you know.
honestly.
But yeah,
Oh
and
my
he
God, that
gets
scene.
trashed, crashes from like the roof of the bar essentially,
Yeah.
and then projectile vomits for
Yeah.
everyone.
In between him falling off the roof, I'm pretty sure someone hooked him up with a hose in the back because he just starts projectile vomiting out of his sleeve, but it looks like it's shooting out
It's
of his mouth.
horrific.
He's like,
And everyone is
was like,
believing
get him
this.
to the hospital. He's like, I need another drink. And then some lady walks up and goes, here's your drink.
Here's your
like trying to
drink.
help him out, and he throws
Huge-
up on her.
That was the best part. Oh man!
And then
The
right
nurse-
after that, it cuts to someone else who's like listening or like kind of watching from afar, and you hear him start throwing up again, and then it cuts.
Yeah,
It's that
yeah,
quick-
yeah.
That cut right after like the.
and she turns around, and then it cuts to like a silent night in a parking lot. Perfect jump cut.
Dude, the people who produced this film worked overtime,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially with like they probably shot so much extra shit that didn't work.
Yeah.
I was thinking more about just chasing people around to sign those agreements to be on
Yep.
screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the producers setting things up.
The
like,
security team, I'm sure they had so that Eric Andre didn't get decked in the face every
Right.
10 minutes.
Well,
Yeah, that's the safety word was popcorn.
yeah.
like I know that they had to get to the zoo at some point, right? So
Yeah.
that was like one of the skits. So like, okay, how do we get them to the zoo? I'm pretty sure a producer called the zoo and was like, can you guys get like a volunteer to put up a little pamphlet stand
Mhm.
and like in a
Yeah.
shopping center? And then like they just kind of weave their way to there, then got the idea to go to the zoo.
Yeah.
Like I felt there's a lot of, you could just see the
Yeah.
producers working overtime to like set things up, getting things in motion.
yeah.
So much
It was really
background to
impressive.
like every single bit, and some of the bits were like quick, but you know they took time and effort and money.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's a montage scene of like the "Thank you for being a friend."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like in the middle of that montage scene, there's like shots of them driving, and there's like 3 stunts just in the middle of that. Like, what's his name,
Lil Rel.
Lil Rel, falling over in a porta potty.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
That poor
God.
lady
God.
trying to like help him
She's
out
like,
of the porta
oh,
potty.
honey. I'm like, oh. This some of the like background unsuspecting civilians are really the MVPs of this fucking
Dude.
movie.
Yeah.
It's a little bit heartwarming, to be completely honest.
Dude,
There were some heartwarming moments.
So much of this
surprisingly.
movie are people actually just like
Trying
going
to
out of their
help.
way to try to help someone. like
Like,
all the time.
Yeah,
it's actually
at
like
the very end when Maria
really
was
nice.
crying on like one of the help's like shoulders,
Yeah, like all the,
and
all
then
the
like
janitorial ladies are like,
they
"It's
came around, they
okay."
started patting her back, and they're
Crying
genuinely
makes you feel
They're
better.
concerned.
like, what the fuck
It
just
made
happened?
you feel good about society,
Well, like,
which is so
really,
weird.
though.
Yeah.
When Tiffany Haddish is like climbing out from underneath the prison bus, and she's like,
Oh, I
"Help
love
me,
that
help
guy.
me!"
Oh, that's
and the guy is like,
the MVP.
"What the fuck?" He's like, "You need to leave. You need to get
Get
those
outta
clothes
here."
off and get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here."
and then she keeps hanging around, and
He's
eventually
like,
he's like,
"Get the
"Get
fuck
the fuck out of
outta
here!"
But he was trying to help her, and he was trying to be a good guy, but he just knew that
He's also like, "You're gonna get me in trouble."
he's gonna get
Get the
him
fuck
in
outta here.
trouble.
Get the fuck out of here.
And then the sheriff comes in.
Yeah.
You really didn't see her?
That way.
No.
No. You really didn't see her? Go that way.
Go that way.
Did you see her?
Go that way.
And then Tiffany comes back.
He's like, "Go."
And then she hugs
You
him.
better get the fuck out of here.
I love
Yeah.
like the
Oh my
police officer
God.
was like, "You didn't help her. You didn't help anyone." He's like, "What would I do to help her? Give her
her
my
my
vest."
Yeah.
Give me your
Oh
vest.
my God.
I can't give
No,
you
I
my
can't
vest.
give you my vest.
I just can't believe that wasn't an actor. Like
Oh,
I love that.
He
I
was
love
great.
those
He
real
was so
moments.
good.
Yeah, there's
So
so,
funny.
many of them. I mean, even the very first guy when Andre gets his whole suit ripped off and he's naked, the guy immediately like gives him his jacket. And he's
Yeah.
like, oh, there's so many good people, just
Yeah.
good bystanders in this movie.
the line,
Good vibes in this movie. A lot of good vibes.
a lot of good vibes.
the line from that scene that I was like, "Okay, I'm sold into this movie." Was when Eric Andre is like, "I was so close," and the guy's like, "No, you
No, you
weren't."
weren't.
I was like, "All right, I'm in. I'm sold."
Yeah.
the first scene.
Yeah.
The first scene did sell
Yeah.
me a little bit too. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a really good movie. I mean, definitely if you're gonna watch this movie, don't watch it alone in your room.
Yeah.
No.
Go to a movie theater or
Have a friend over.
or
Yeah,
watch
we all watched it right before.
Watch
this
it with
all
your good
together. That
buddies.
was
Yeah.
the
have
way
a
to
couple
do
of
it.
drinks, talk over it. It's fine. Like
It's fine.
We talked over a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's fine. You're not gonna miss like key moments.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
isn't a drama where you have to like be
You
on
might
every
miss
word.
some funny moments though, so don't talk too much.
Yeah.
Don't talk too much.
I mean, the idea for this came from. We're trying to keep this podcast fresh. I mean, there's millions of people that watch it every week. There's hundreds of thousands of subscribers.
People
We
at
wanna-
Warner
God.
Brothers
We
talk
want
to
to make
me
sure
every day.
Yeah, like
They're
there's
like,
so many sponsors to keep
I'm
up
trying to
with.
see how far I've drank so far. It feels
Well,
a
not
lot
very.
lighter.
But it's when we got a call from For Loko. That's when we
Oh, yeah, we're
realized we need to switch
sponsored.
it
We're
up.
like, how
yeah.
do we make this work?
Right.
And how we made it work was, hey, let's keep things fresh. We've done a bunch of Oscar movies. We've done a
Mhm.
bunch of Marvel shows.
We have.
Mhm.
Let's
Did
let's
Godzilla
watch
versus
something
Kong.
kind of stupid.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
take a fast U-turn
Yeah.
and don't get a great cocktail that Emily makes.
No.
Nothing
No,
nice
we are
and
no
fancy.
longer a
What's she gonna
craft
make
nothing,
cocktail
nothing in a
podcast.
coupe. We don't
No
want anything in a
coupes.
coupe.
We're not shaking. We're not fine straining
We want
today.
a giant can full of shit.
Right.
Yeah, I want to get my purple lipstick all over the
Yeah.
can.
This dirty ass can that's been sitting in a warehouse
I
for a
want my
long
hand to go
time.
purple.
And
from
I will be
the-
completely honest.
Ryan tied this really tight.
This was one of my favorite
God.
CHC experiences so far.
So
watching
far,
this movie
so
and
good. How's your hand?
My
doing
thumb
over
was a little numb.
there? Yeah,
My
I had.
pinky
Ryan
is-
tied this really
My
tight.
pinky is completely numb right
Ryan got a little overzealous.
How
we'll
much
say,
fun
with the-
did Ryan have taping these to our hands?
A lot of
Mhm,
fun.
mhm.
He did.
Yeah. He popped a boner as soon as that went.
Yeah, he's actually in the other room masturbating right
yeah,
now.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Shout out Ryan.
Right.
Shout out producer Ryan. Thanks, Ryan.
Uh,
Oh, I never tried this.
Oh yeah, try the black cherry.
I don't think I've ever.
Ugh.
I never put a picture of Ryan on the show.
No, I don't think so. But he might make an appearance in the
We should keep him
montage
off.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Producer Ryan's a mystery.
Yeah.
He's an enigma. That one.
He is.
Although he's definitely going to be in these shots of him taping us.
Yeah, that's
taping our hands.
Just his hands. I didn't get his face.
I got
didn't
his
get
face a couple times.
You did?
Yeah.
I'll blur it
Cut
out.
it out. Blur it out like it's part of the movie.
Yeah.
There
He
are a
didn't sign
few
the
people in
agreement.
this movie whose faces are blurred because they obviously didn't sign the contract.
Which is kind of fun to find. Like, she didn't want to be in the movie.
It's like
Up.
all your friends signed it.
The
Yeah.
people,
All
the,
of your friends.
Yeah, what the fuck?
the people holding the cake. There was like one really quick shot of them
Oh my God.
Eric Andre running past it, like a wedding cake, and they almost drop it, and they're genuinely pissed at the guy.
Yeah, because that's thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
I like that.
But one
scene-
guy agreed to it. The other guy did not.
I
Oh,
have,
really? Was one of those guys'
Yeah,
faces blurred?
yeah, one
of
I
them was
didn't
blurred.
even notice that.
Yeah.
I have
That almost felt a little scripted to me. Like, oh, maybe that's a scene that was scripted, but they blurred that
based
guy's
on
face.
based on one of the guys being blurred out. Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
oh, that couldn't
man.
be. And also,
That was
like,
a real
Yeah.
thing.
I have
Wow.
carried a wedding cake before. That shit is fucking stressful.
And it's heavy.
It's heavy, and you're like, this
That thing
is
was huge.
thousands of dollars,
not great.
and this is like, I'm gonna ruin some couple's fucking day if this falls over. Oh yeah, I want to try the mango.
Jesus Christ.
Have a little sampler, a little Four Loko flight.
Starbuck over here.
Nico, do you
Look
want
at
to try
Four
the
Loko.
cherry?
I'm okay.
I appreciate your honesty. Let me have. I want.
Okay.
Let me. Careful.
Oh my god.
Jesus
I don't know.
Christ.
They all suck. They're all terrible. I don't hate one way
That's
more
the
than
least
the other.
terrible. That is definitively the least terrible.
Ah, that
Yeah.
Was that was my last
And
pick,
I
but
lost
it's
this
probably
game,
right.
which
Yeah,
is great.
Nico lost. Oh, you're gonna take a selfie in the middle of the fucking
Really?
show.
Really?
I'll cut that out.
What are we doing? We're off the
What are
rails.
we doing? What are we doing?
We're
Off the rails.
fully off the rails.
You could say that we're for Loko.
Oh!
I'm so sorry. I'm so
All
right.
sorry to our
Shut
25 subscribers. Oh god, what?
Shit, bitch.
Oh god.
Should we do a shot bet with this? Because
Excuse me.
I'm scared of drinking hard liquor while I'm drinking a Four
I've
Loko.
got the Southern Comfort like open and ready to go. For
I'm gonna
shot
do like the
bet,
Eric
so.
Andre projectile vomit on this.
Please
God.
don't.
You say you have SoCo at the ready?
Yeah,
We are
It's the bottle.
Dedicated to
the
this.
bottle is open right
it's
now.
open so that I didn't have to unscrew it.
we're dedicated.
Oh yeah, so she doesn't unscrew it. 'Cause she only has one hand.
Mise en place, bitch. Mise en place.
Oh
We're
my
so
God.
dedicated to this bit that we're doing. I love it. All
Oh,
right.
I'm sorry. You proposed having a trash night, and you're not going to take it to 100%. Get the fuck out of my house.
What's the shot bet?
What's the budget of this film? I have not looked it up. I don't know. We're all doing this together this
Ooh,
time.
ooh, yay! We all get to do it.
Okay, I like this. I like this one.
Because you
Yeah.
never participate anymore.
Because I like it. It's my
You're usually
thing.
the initiator of the shot
Okay.
bit.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
They paid
Okay.
each of the extras in $20 and
Oh, they got
a Four
hundreds.
Loko,
They got hundreds.
depending on the
Okay.
person.
I'm gonna say 7
Yeah.
million.
15 million.
16 million.
Ooh. Whoa. You dick. Little shyster over here. You got a little shyster.
All right, Alphabet, calm down over there.
Yeah,
sorry.
Mr. Gold. Mr. Goldfingers.
Would it be under production on Wikipedia?
Oh my god.
All right, we're gonna cut all
all this out.
It's like another.
Leave that in.
It just keeps going.
Well.
I say that Brent should take a shot because he made a shitty
Yes,
shot bet.
I think
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
think that is true.
Yeah.
I had a great idea. We just need to do more research.
Was it great? How did it turn out?
Yeah. How did that turn out?
How'd that turn out, Brent? Poorly, maybe?
And we're
you serious?
back.
We've been back, Emily.
We've been back. Okay.
Full editing power over here.
It's true. He could have left
I'm
that
drunk with
whole
power.
like 6-minute process.
I'm not drunk with Four Loko.
How
I'm also
much
drunk
did
with
the
power.
movie Bad Trip cost to make?
Oh my god.
You're gonna ask Siri?
Siri doesn't know shit
She doesn't
ever.
know
It just
Shit.
linked me to Bad Trip.
Yeah.
Leave that in.
Leave that in. Leave it.
I'm already quite tipsy.
Yeah, I feel gross.
My first like 4 sips, I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I'm drunk.
There's gonna be a lot of cuts in this video. Lot of cuts.
And we're back.
And we're back.
We can't find the
Hey.
budget of this film. It doesn't exist online.
Brent gave a shitty shot
Brent
bet.
loses for
Why?
suggesting the bet. You suggested the bet.
We do it every week.
I know.
In place of that, I would like to read
Okay.
what Nick Allen of RogerEbert.com said about this film.
R.I.P.
He gave the film 3.5 out of 4 stars and called it an excellent showcase for Eric Andre, and wrote that it, quote, shows an evolution in the hidden camera subgenre, giving its warming spirit about people.
Yes, exactly. No, that's exactly it.
We're
Like,
basically Ebert.
We're basically,
basically
Ebert.
Ebert.
We should work for the Chicago Sun.
hire
Philip-
us, Chicago Sun.
on.
Michael Phillips of Chicago Tribune gave the film 3 out of 4 stars and wrote, Bad Trip has the blithe advantage of the easygoing complementary personalities at its center.
Yeah.
It does.
Like
I concur.
Lil
I also
Rel,
concur.
Concur.
like Lil Rel was such a charismatic part of Get Out. He was a bit of comic relief
He
in a
was.
very heavy movie.
Right.
He's very charismatic. So I like
Yeah.
and Eric Andre
He was a
is
great
just
partner to Eric
batshit
Andre.
crazy.
Yeah.
And Tiffany Haddish is so genuinely hood. Like,
Oh man.
She
murders
commits. She
it in this
commits
movie.
to this role.
She was legit. her little whiskers mustache.
She's got little whiskers and she's got a couple like little moles, and it's like
And a couple little tattoos. She's got like
teardrop
a spade,
tattoos.
like
Yeah,
a
the
spade right in
teardrops.
between her eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're like, how are people not recognizing Tiffany Haddish?
And then they
'Cause
did
she
a
is
close
huge
up, and I'm
actress.
like, oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Like,
And also, the real reason is she's convincing as hell.
yeah, it was like you would
She's a good actress, man.
at the very least, like if I was sitting in that diner after that scene where she comes in and like staples all the signs, I'd be like, that woman is terrifying. She kind of looks like Tiffany Haddish. Like,
But, yeah.
maybe, but mostly you'd be like, that woman is fucking terrifying. And
Yeah.
that scene was one of my favorites.
In the little diner.
Yeah, in the little diner
Yeah,
where like
yeah.
the little lady was like, Jackie, you talk too much. Where she's like,
that lady loved what was happening.
Yeah,
Tiff-
she
so,
was like
loved it.
getting off on like,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
energy in the
So-
room.
So go get him, girl.
Well,
go
like,
get him, girl.
well, like at first when Tiffany Haddish was first in there, like she was the last person that Tiffany talked to, was like, I'm gonna fucking kill them, and she's like,
Right.
oh my god, oh, like she looks like this nice little church lady. She's like, oh my, okay, oh my, and then the guys come in, and she's like, she's gonna kill you, like she was just
Yeah.
here, and he's like, are you sure you're talking about the right person? She's like, yes.
She's like,
Don't-
you're
don't
a
call-
bad friend.
Yeah. And then Tiffany comes back and she's like, go get him. You just messed up. I'm like, yes. And then her like son or husband, who knows, is
Yeah.
like, Jackie, you talk
You
too
talk
much.
too much.
Yeah.
And she probably does.
I'll say this too. This movie had some pretty legit stunts.
Mm-hmm.
They
Did.
flipped a car.
Dude, that car
Right.
crash was
they flipped
insane.
somehow a stunt driver flipped a car, or they had it. I don't know. They had it set up to where no one was in
Who
the car.
knows? Yeah.
Right.
Somehow they flip a car
In
and it's
front of a
pretty,
group of people.
Yeah, and granted, the people are far enough away, but obviously they cut it to make it seem like they're closer. But
Right.
they still somehow convinced a whole group of people that a car had just flipped and that two people crawled out from under it.
Sleight of hand. They must have crawled beneath like a
Yeah,
hill.
they're like
and-
they're underneath that bus that's next to it or
yeah, and
something.
they crawled
like-
into it from behind.
And that one
Still.
guy is like
The one guy with the
hero.
peace sign.
He's got a peace sign necklace, and he's just
So
like
appropriate.
separating the group and like
He's
like,
holding
"You go
people
sit
back.
down.
They want to
Calm
fight,
down."
and he's holding him back. He's telling them to calm
He's like,
down.
this man has a concussion. This is not the
he's
time
not
to argue
thinking
with
straight.
him.
And he's like, he never thinks straight. He's like, that's probably right, but he's still, this isn't the time.
Yeah. I'm telling you, yeah, this movie really does shed a good light on
people.
on people.
Yeah.
Which
It's like the
a lot
opposite of
them-
Borat, because usually Borat shows like the
the
worst.
worst
in
side.
people.
Yeah, you're right.
I will say I mean, obviously Borat paved the way for this movie.
Totally.
So it's hard to say like this movie is gonna pave
Well,
the
Ali
way
G.
for other shit because yeah, like Ollie G, Sacha Baron Cohen himself
Yeah.
paved the way for
Yeah.
Eric Andre to be able to do this.
Yeah.
That being said,
They walked.
this
so
kind of
he
did
could
it.
run.
It was kind of
Yeah.
a different twist on it. It wasn't. Sacha Baron Cohen was a little more like, I don't know, felt a little more real than this. Like even though there were a lot of
Well,
real
he
scenes
goes
in this,
political, and there's like a lot of different. I wouldn't say
this
agendas
felt
to
more
his comedy.
lighthearted. Like there was more lightheartedness injected in. They made sure that if ever there was a heavy scene or kind of an extreme scene,
Yeah.
they leveled it out with something really light right afterwards, which I thought
Yeah.
was a really nice touch because you're watching these movies with your friends, probably with a drink in your hand. Like you're not
Or a drink duct tape to your hand.
or drink duct tape to your hand. You're
Yeah,
you're
right.
going here to laugh with your friends and like have a
Yeah.
good time. And I think the fact that they like really tried to show the good side of normal people.
I don't even know if that was like the intention or just like an accidental side effect of this, because
They probably could have taken entertaining scenes of people that were like upset too, but they
and they
it
definitely
seemed like they
sprinkle some of those
consistently
in.
chose. It seemed like they consistently chose like the more lighthearted approach to it. which
Because
I
you saw in the
liked.
ending credits that they shot multiple different
Mhm.
versions
Of that
with-
opening
different-
scene
of
at
the
the
opening
Every
scene.
scene,
auto
I'm
shop.
sure.
Every scene,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's different people coming in, and they specifically chose the ones it seemed like where it was more light and good-hearted,
Mhm.
and
And also
it made the
very
movie better.
entertaining. I love the scene on the bus where like certain people
Oh my
Or,
God.
like
that. Like that was
certain,
Yeah.
certain people are like
Positive
Jesus
uplifting
fucking Christ, and then this one lady in the front is like, oh,
She was so soaked into it. She
was so
loved
sweet.
it.
That was like that was like a play. That scene is a play off of like the romantic comedy where Freddie
Absolutely.
Prinze Jr. runs to the airport and is like, "Baby, I just realized like all I ever really need is you." But it's like a bro comedy. It's a
bromance,
bromance.
yeah.
It's a bromance. It's
yeah.
two bros going on a
He
trip
realizes
together that
his
they've
real
talked about for
soulmate
years.
was his best friend all along.
Yeah.
So it really was a bro.
He's like,
Romany.
"You really think you can come on here and just say all this stuff and I'm just gonna be fine?" Because I am.
And this one lady in the front is just like, oh.
My best friend.
I know. And I love seeing like people in the background like shifty eyeing, like they don't know what the fuck is happening, but they're trying to ignore it, but they're still looking at it, you know?
Also, the
So
little
funny.
editing things, like we talked about, when he's running, he's hitting the side of the bus, and there's like dramatic music playing. He's like, "Stop
As
the
soon
bus!
as he
Stop the bus!"
slaps the
he
bus.
slaps the bus on the window right in front of the camera, and the music cuts
Mm.
on the
It's
slap.
So funny.
I was
It's
like,
so fucking
"Damn,
funny.
that was a good choice. That was such a good choice.
Yeah.
It made it so much funnier."
It was.
Stop the bus! Not
Also,
silence.
Yeah.
For anyone who's watching this who is like, oh, I kind of want to watch a movie, I do not want to ruin the final scene for it. I just want to tell you that it's so fucking worth it to watch this movie.
Yeah.
For the last scene at the gala, it is
in New York.
mwah,
Yeah, we
just-
should
No, it was in the Hamptons, right? Hamptons?
Yeah,
yeah,
in Hamptons.
which is in New York.
Upper.
Yeah, it's called Upstate.
Yes. Upstate New York.
Well, that's the exact tone for the
Sorry,
type
I'm
of people
not a
in the
fancy
Hamptons.
man with my Four Loko.
I'm so fancy man. Did you pour that back into your cup? You don't have to.
What are we doing here? Of course I have to. What are we doing here right
I
now?
spit in that, dude.
Well, at least my
Good.
hand's not cold anymore.
Good, dude.
Wait, you were Pfizer?
I'm Pfizer,
You're
dude.
Pfizer. You're
J&J.
oh.
I got that
Ew,
limited edition.
Yikes.
J&J.
Someone's got some.
I'm
clotting
growing
going
a
on.
third arm. It's gonna be great.
It's a big blood clot
Yeah.
that's coming out.
Sometimes we film this show and we comment at some point that it's going off the rails.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes we film the show and we notice it's going off the rails at some point. Tonight, the whole goddamn thing is off the rails. Right from
What
the
is
start.
a rail at this point?
Yeah.
We're
Rail-
railing this Four Loko.
Yeah.
That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah. Could rail some lines of coke.
And we're back.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Thank you for suggesting this movie, Brent, because I had very
You know what? I was very skeptical about this movie. And I
you
didn't
both
like
were
it.
skeptical, and I was
Skeptical.
not.
I never heard of this movie before I watched it. In fact, 5 minutes before we started watching it, I had to look at the poster to see who was even in this movie.
Really?
I had no idea what this movie was about.
I knew it was Eric Andre, and I had
didn't.
heard that it was like pranky, jackassy-ish. Oh my!
And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Again.
I think we should just have a segment of just we're back, we're back, we're
Something
back.
happens,
So
we're
to
like,
keep
whoa!
cutting it.
And we're back. We're not even talking about shit at this point.
No. Any closing remarks, I guess? It's going to be a short episode.
We gotta finish these before we finish the episode. That, by the way, I didn't tell them,
Oh,
but part of doing this episode and taping our hands was that
It's like
we
actual
cannot end the
Edward Forty
episode
Hands
until
rules.
it's done.
What? That was not a
Dude,
rule.
people don't watch any of this shit
this
after.
is empty. It just...
just dump it on my floor. Don't not on my. Oh god.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
99% of the people that watch this
You're
podcast.
going loco.
I was gonna say not on my TIE Fighter rug. Don't dump it on my TIE
Oh,
Fighter
right,
rug.
right.
99% of the people that watch this podcast stop
Fuck
watching
the
the
Empire.
podcast after 4 minutes.
Oh, you got the
That is a
specs.
statistic. 95% of the people stop watching the podcast after 4 minutes.
Be a part of the 5%.
So I think at this point,
Be part of the 5%. Be part of the 5%.
so I think at this point we gotta
We
just
should make a t-shirt. Be
Finish
part of the
this.
5%.
the ones who actually
I'm a
make it to the end.
5%er.
Hey, if you were a 5%er 2 episodes ago, you got to see all the animals. So if that's not reason enough to watch to the end of the episode, I don't know what is.
All right.
You can get to see aminals.
I just figured out a new thing for this podcast. 2 weeks out of the year, 2 times a year, we do a trashy episode,
I'm so down.
and this
you,
is one of
you
them.
know me.
Okay, well, can we just cross this one off the
Yeah,
list?
though this is definitely one
Okay,
check mark for
great.
sure.
We'll check in
Can
in
we 100%?
November.
I want to do 40s next time.
Yeah, we'll do
Yeah,
40s.
no, that's fine,
We'll
yeah.
tape our hands, and we can't end the episode
Do you
until
know?
we finish the
Do
40.
you know how hard it was to find these four locos?
I'm sorry you worked so hard for these.
I worked really hard. I worked as hard as I normally do for a craft cocktail. In terms
Emily,
of
name off the
sourcing.
stores you visited.
I went to Lucky.
Boom.
I went to one Bevmo.
One Bevmo.
I went to a different Bevmo.
A fucking different Bevmo.
And then I went to 7-Eleven.
Woo!
That's 4 stores for 3 4 locos.
4 stores. You're 4 loco.
Oh!
I hate your face.
you did the
What?
you did the 95.7.
I did.
Yeah.
I the uptick.
What?
For loco.
Yeah, 4 loco.
All right,
The uptick.
dibs.
It's the uptick. Yeah.
That is such a niche call for anyone. If you happen to be a sports lover in the Bay Area, and listen
in the
to
mornings,
Sports Talk Radio,
in the mornings,
that was a little Dibs reference
it
for you.
was, yeah.
For Loko.
For a Loco.
Speaking of Bay Area references, while we're off the rails, might as well be. I texted
LeBron.
Nico.
This is free for all at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Bad Trips, great movie. Go see it.
One of my
Anyway.
favorite podcasts, Podcast The Ride. Let me be on your show. I love you guys so much. They do like theme park podcasting. They talk about like Disneyland and Universal and everything. This week's episode was about the Santa Cruz Boardwalk.
Yeah.
And because I was like, it's Friday. What are they talking about? And I'm like,
At the Santa Cruz Beach
Boardwalk,
Boardwalk,
in the warm California sun.
Boardwalk! And we're done.
And we're back.
That was perfect. I'm crying already. There's tears streaming down my face.
She's like, no, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry from being absolutely emotional.
Oh my god. That was fucking perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Wait, we're leaving that in.
You're not gonna hear it.
oh god.
I will never laugh harder than that filming this podcast as long as we do it.
Oh. There will never be a hard to laugh on this show. I guarantee you that. Boardwalk. Oh my god. I'm fucking crying. There's tears. So many tears. I haven't cried laughed in a long time.
I know, me either. I needed this so bad. You guys have no idea how bad I needed this.
I want to apologize, but also
No.
No.
This is the best moment ever. What would you apologize for that for?
Yeah.
The best moment ever.
It was a gift.
our entire bloopers cut should just be this cut of us laughing.
Yeah, this is how bloopers start for sure. This long ass clip. Oh my god. From above.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. We'll see you next week.
All right, we're back.
And
We're gone.
Hold on, I've got to
Okay.
finish it. That was part of it. Oh, God damn it, the last one to finish it. How you doing over there?
Oh, bad. Not doing well. I'm like halfway.
How you doing over there? Oh, bad.
Ugh.
I feel like I just had a snot bubble.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
I haven't laughed that hard in fucking
Oh, that's so nice.
so long.
Needed that so bad.
Okay.
I'm going to start crying from how bad I needed it. Turn from like laughter tears to like very sincere, very sincere tears.
I know that feeling.
Just like, oh, I needed that really bad. Oh God, I needed that really.
Okay.
Oh, all right. So Bad Trip.
Great movie.
Great movie. Eric
Great
Andre
movie.
is really good.
Yep.
Let's just. I mean, this whole episode wasn't much of a review. It was pretty much us bullshitting about the funny scenes. So what's another
That's what we do about everything.
That's what we
Yeah.
do.
That's
our-
what this podcast is.
Hey, let's go.
And once a week, there's a New York accent for 2 seconds.
Just 2.
Then it's gone.
I'm not doing it. That's all you.
Looking for a little help here.
Leave that in.
Emily.
Oh my God, we should
Coming up with it.
So much air.
never tell
So
our-
much air.
Never tell our parents about this episode.
Okay.
No.
This is the secret episode.
My mom's
Secret.
like, "How is cocktail hours doing?" That was
If you're over the age of
Fucked up.
55, this episode is locked.
Yeah.
Like,
There's gonna be a red band.
there's an age restriction on
Yeah.
it.
if you're too old, you can't watch it. That way our
Between
parents can't watch
21 and 40, you can watch this episode.
Okay, let's close up.
No, we have to finish this.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Brent. Oh, my God.
Help.
Oh, my God.
I'm trying to catch up.
How far are you? How far are y'all? Do you
He
think?
just chugged.
Point out where you think you are. Oh fuck.
Yeah, you gotta do something.
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck!
Oh, fuck.
Shot
Am I
bet.
looking-
Shot bet. Wait, no,
What?
stop. Shot bet. Who can?
God, this episode is fucking awful.
This is ridiculous. This
Are we
is
talking about this is the best
this is,
episode ever?
this is inappropriate. First of all,
Sorry, I was trying to spin it back in.
this isn't.
This is what happens when you do 4 Loko night. Okay, we can't do this. Every
I
fucking
said.
night. What?
Shot bet.
Okay.
What?
What?
It's not really a bet. It's more of a competition. Last one to finish this
God.
has to take a shot.
Oh fuck. It's empty, dude.
No, it's empty, dude.
Ugh. Okay.
Not on my TIE Fighter rug.
Fuck the Empire.
No.
Fuck the.
Oh god. Oh god.
Do it. Do it.
Pouring for Loko. Or sorry, Soko.
Ahsoka, for Loko and
Oh my
Ahsoka.
God.
I didn't even think about the fact
I
that
didn't
they
agree
rhyme.
to that shot
This is
bet.
definitely the most drunk I've.
That's a bad
I
shot
will
bet because
ever
you
be.
saw how full mine was and how empty yours was.
And how empty yours was. I'll pour it in the. I'll pour it like
Did we,
less than a full shot.
Did we close out?
No, this is all part of the episode.
No, this is part of it.
Oh my god.
We've closed out like 12 times.
I'll
and
tell you
there's-
what.
My mom subscribes.
It's okay. Your mom knows you drink. Don't finish that. Take the
Not
shot
like
bet,
these.
and then we'll close out.
Not like these.
Not like these.
The back of the quote is not like these. I want to close out the episode, but not like these.
Oh my goodness.
I want to
This
die.
is gonna be so hard to edit.
Good.
Leave it in, man.
Leave just
if
raw
you're ever
footage.
worried about it, just leave it
You
in.
know what I'm gonna do? Okay, I'm gonna leave everything in. That's gonna be an unlisted link that we could check out whenever we want. Just the 3 of us.
No, this has got to be an
No.
episode. If it comes down to that, just cut the shit that's crazy. We got that. We're fine. We're fine. If it wasn't a bad friends, say we're crazier shit than this.
Okay. I'll have a disclaimer in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
Not
Warning.
a review.
Warning. Hardly a review, mostly just drinking. Sorry.
But also not sorry. Leave that in.
No. It's gonna be that. Like there's gonna be the text and you're gonna be saying the words on the screen.
This is chaos. This is pure chaos. Where we got?
This is Loko.
Damn it. God damn it.
3 Loko.
He had to no. He had to,
No.
He had to work something in, didn't he? He had to work
3
something in.
Loco. I hate you so much.
All right, take that shot, and let's sign off.
Take your shot and let's
I
go.
still need to drink my drink. Okay.
Ew.
Nico, can
No,
you?
no,
no,
We gotta sign off. Take your shot.
Nico, can you
lost the
please
shot bet.
please send me the
Take a
raw
shot.
footage of this? I need it. I need it.
I want the unedited for sure.
Mhm,
And
mhm. Yay!
thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe.
I am so
Don't tell
sorry
your parents.
for watching.
Don't tell your parents, but do tell your friends. And
Yes.
we'll see you next week.
Bye, friends.
Love you.